guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very highly requested video. Was kind of iffy on doing this only because I am always getting tattoos. I'm always getting new ones. I always have ideas for new ones. And the whole kind of goal with my tattoos is I want to cover my right leg. Obviously I have tattoos in other places, but that's kind of the goal. And I didn't want to have to do like a jillion tattoo videos, but I guess here we go. Okay, I'm going to insert little clips so that I don't have to like get up and like show you my leg and awkward angles. So this was my first ever tattoo. I believe that I was 18 because I didn't have to get my parents to sign for it. You know, like most girls, it's script. I got it on my foot and it says Bailey. Bailey was my dog's name. He passed away of cancer. He was 6 years old and he was kind of like during the majority of my childhood, you know, when I can really think back, I remember like getting him the night that he came home, and he was like our family dog growing up. So the 6 years that we did have him, he was super special to me and I love him dearly and I miss him a lot. I don't know if you guys know, but the foot is not a very comfortable place to get tattooed, let alone get your first tattoo. I have a lot of tattoos now and I don't know that I will ever get tattooed on my other foot. I don't like it. Let's be honest, I don't like it. I don't like the font that it is. I might get it covered up with some sort of like portrait-esque thing, but it is hard because it's strictly like black lines, so I'd have to think of something super dark to get over it. I don't know. That's there. You never really see it because I'm wearing shoes all the time. So now I'm going to bring you guys up and I'm just going to do all my hand tattoos in one go. So you guys will have noticed in a million of my videos you always see hand tattoos, and I have never answered any of you because I was saving it for this video and now you're gonna know. So let's start with these babies. So 5A and 5B. I am a huge Seinfeld fan. Huge. Like freaking ginormous. I love Jerry Seinfeld. I saw him do stand-up last year. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I love him. I love him. And I know a lot of you now down below are gonna say, what about what Jerry Seinfeld said about YouTube? Don't get me started because there's a little bit of fire boiling up inside me, so let's just put that to the side for this moment and maybe I will address that in a whole nother video because Mr. Jerry Seinfeld, disappointed. So if you guys watch Seinfeld, most of it takes place in Jerry and Kramer's apartment. So if you were to walk down the hallway, Kramer's apartment is on your right and Jerry's apartment is on your left. Kramer's apartment number is 5B and Jerry's apartment number is 5A, written in these fonts. So I really wanted little tattoos here, and I don't know, I just didn't want like little hearts or anything, and I'm like, okay, this. And then I get a lot of questions about it, but I also, when I answer the questions, a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's so cool. So I don't know, I wanted a Seinfeld tattoo that nobody else would have had, and this is kind of it. So yeah, I am just a big crazy nut and obsessed with Seinfeld. Moving on, these babies. Lone Wolf. I got this tattoo, I don't even know, I guess 3 or 4 years ago? I don't even know at that point. When I wanted to get these done, nobody would do it. Absolutely nobody. No tattoo shop in my area. Everyone was just like, nope, you don't have sleeves, we don't want to tattoo your hands. Understandable, totally understandable, because they don't want to like put things on your hands and then you're super young and you don't know what you want to do when you're older. You don't know if you want to have hand tattoos. At least if you have arm tattoos, like you're kind of already like in it for the long run, whereas hand tattoos, it's like, you know, you shouldn't get your hands tattooed before you get your body tattooed. But also the other thing was that they were gonna just fade. Like they were gonna fade instantly, and I have seen a lot of people with inner hand tattoos and they're honestly like not even there anymore, or they've had to get them touched up, etc, etc. So I was like, meh, okay, whatever. Still didn't care, still wanted them. So these are 3 years old. So they barely faded in my opinion. They stayed really intact. The only thing is, I mean, the bottom of the O right there, this E is a little bit messed up and the bottom of the O is there, but I will probably never get them touched up. I kind of like them faded anyways. I don't want them like harsh black regardless. So yeah, so I met this guy FRANZ at a like bar night thing. I don't even freaking know. And I became friends with him, and I'm not really friends with him anymore, but he does amazing work. And I asked him if he would do it. He said yes, and that's basically how I found someone to do it. The story behind Lone Wolf is I got it at a time in my life where I was very much just like, I really felt like I did best on my own, and I felt like a lot of it, even though I did go out and like see a lot of people and hang out with a lot of people, I felt most comfortable on my own, and that still is true to this day. I would much rather do a lot of things on my own, and that's kind of funny because obviously I'm making this video in my bedroom and I'm a YouTuber and I do a lot of things on my own, so I don't know. lone wolf, that's just who I am, and I feel like it's who I'll always be. I mean, if you guys do well on your own too, that's awesome. Like, never think that's a bad thing. I got it tattooed on my body. It's not a bad thing. So yeah, that's that. So now I have these tattoos. This is so hard. I got these two at the exact same time. I got these done in Virginia Beach. This one says Pura Vida, and basically my favorite song in the whole entire world is a song called PV, and it's by a band called Sea Haven. PV obviously stands for Pura Vida. They have an album that's very big on like the whole Costa Rica, like scene type-esque. So yeah, very simple, but that is the meaning. I will link the song down below if you guys want to take a listen to it. The one on this finger is actually a tally, and basically it is the number of people that I've been in love with. And I know that some people think it's weird. I've had people like say to me, you know, like, what if you met someone that wasn't okay with it? And good thing for me, I met someone that doesn't care. Basically, it's on my ring finger. Obviously, it's where you get your wedding ring. I personally don't think that it's a bad thing. It makes me remember the people that I've been in love with and shared my life with. And I mean, I already feel like I have found the one. So, I mean, I think that's the end of the tally. The next one is this one. It says 61 Penn. I believe it is a highway in Pennsylvania. It is also a song and an album by a band called Crucial Dudes that I frickin' love. And I was getting these two tattoos and I was just like, well, I don't know, why don't I add something else in? I got it on a whim. It was like a very whim type tattoo. Okay, moving on, starting at the top of my leg, we have another Seinfeld tattoo. For those of you that don't watch Seinfeld, would you do me a favor and just do it? Like, just watch Seinfeld. It's so freaking good. Art Vandelay is a fictional character that George Costanza invents when he is having a job interview. He says that he claimed to work at Vandelay Industries. He uses that like alias a couple times in the show, and then at the end of Seinfeld in the finale, the judge's name actually happens to be Arthur Vandelay. And I don't know, it just fell together, and I'm super happy that it did because it's literally one of my favorite tattoos, and yeah, I love it. So that was done by Emma James. A lot of my tattoos are done by Emma James. If you have watched my tattoo vlog, I will link it down below. You can see Emma giving me and my best friend one of our tattoos. So yeah, she did a lot of stuff on my leg, so if you're interested, check her out. She is awesome. Moving down my leg, this is my rabbit Simon. A lot of you guys will have known this past year I lost Simon. He actually passed away. We weren't really sure why. I'm gonna cry, so I'm gonna make this one really fast. I did get this tattoo when he was alive, my best friend, and he was 7 years old, and yeah, I just loved him to pieces. He was a mini Rex, and yeah, I don't know, this tattoo just looks amazing. It looks exactly like him, and I'm so happy that I will have it on my body for the rest of my life. This next tattoo is for my kitties. They're actually like my mom's kitties, like my family kitties. Their names are Melly and Lumi. We call Lumi Tuna. You guys would have seen her in my American Haul video. She's a little chubby. I just thought it'd be really cute to get their names on like those Valentine's Days like candy hearts. So yeah, I got that done during a Valentine's Day flash. This next one is right smack dab in the middle of my leg. And I kind of wish it wasn't, but what you gonna do? I love pizza. I'm always gonna love pizza. That's not gonna change. I got the lyrics I Will Never Lose My Youth, which is from one of my favorite bands, Set Your Goals. A really great song. We'll also link it down below. You guys are also getting some like music suggestions in this video. Basically what that means to me is I'm never gonna let go of my youth. Getting a pizza tattoo is very something to me that like a young person would do, and so getting that around the tattoo kind of symbolizes to me that like I'm never gonna lose my youth. It's kind of on my leg forever, so I can't really let it go. But it's true. I'm never gonna grow up. I'm probably gonna have pink hair till I'm 90. These next two tattoos I got when I was down in Florida. They were done by a lovely gentleman named John. I will put his Instagram down below. I wanted to get a tattoo because my friend Michelle, well actually a lot of my friends like Michelle and Travis, and I think Ian, they all have tattoos by him, and I just thought he was like an amazing artist. I really wanted to get a Slurpee tattoo because yeah, girl, love Slurpees. And I thought it would be really funny to get it to say stay cold, which is like kind of like a hardcore reference, whatever. And he did it super fun and super girly, and I love it. So yeah, he also did this like switchblade knife on me, and I just wanted one of those. There's no significance behind that. I just think it's literally the coolest thing. I love those kind of tattoos, and they're always done so well, and he did amazing on mine. I got him to do that, and then underneath it I got my best friend's initials, EK, which is for Elizabeth K. This next tattoo I think is like one of my favorite tattoos. It's the jumping sheep. I got this one done by Emma. I saw it on her flash. It was just one sheep jumping, and it was like a Friday the 13th tattoo flash, and I was like, damn, how cute would that be, like having them like jump, like, you know, counting sheep. When you think of like counting sheep, they always have like the numbers on them. She did amazing. This is like the cutest tattoo. Oh, I love it. And so in it I put my brother's birthday, and I'm eventually gonna get a tattoo for like my sister and my mom and my dad, but I thought it would be fitting to get my brothers in there. This next tattoo I believe is from a Halloween flash or Friday the 13th flash. I think it's Halloween flash. It's just a black cat, and I just thought it was rad, so I was like, okay, put her on there. The back of my leg is not done yet, but I'm going to be getting it finished by another artist and reworked by another artist. It's just kind of sitting back there. I do love it, but I'm going to find somebody else to finish it because of just circumstances. So what I wanted was, I wanted a fox, and I freaking love foxes, so that was something I really wanted. And then I also wanted to have like a really pretty girl with like long hair, and I wanted to have these like triangle shapes coming out of it. I wanted them to be around these lyrics, which are the lyrics that are beside it. The lyrics were, when you're feeling safe in your skin, maybe we'll meet again. There's a lot of meaning behind that to me. They are title fight lyrics, but at the time that I got that, I was extremely self-conscious and I wasn't okay in my skin, and I just thought, you know, kind of having almost like a pelt-like animal over a girl and she's obviously naked, just saying like, when you're feeling safe in your skin, maybe we'll meet again. I hope that sometime in the future, like when I did feel okay in my skin, I would like meet myself over again and like be happy with myself. And yeah, I just got that tattoo at a really like hard time in my life, and I don't know. It's always there to like kind of remember that, hey, look where I am now and look how happy I am now. I think it's kind of a rad tattoo. I just, I'm getting somebody else to work on it because, ugh. My next tattoo is the one that you saw in my tattoo vlog. It is a freaking Drake tattoo because I love Drake. Obviously, Canadian, if you don't love Drake, I don't know why you live here. Yeah, it says Crew Love because I freaking love that song. Eb freaking loves that song. We got matching tattoos. I will put a picture of hers in as well. And Crew Love just means like us. It's our crew. It's our love. It's, yeah. They loving the crew. They loving the crew. They loving the crew. I think that's it. Is that it? Oh no, I almost ended the video and you guys would have been like, what about this one? So on my shoulder it says Steadily. Damn, it's also a song name. You know what? Music is rad. It takes me back to a certain time in my life. I actually went and got tattooed at the same time as my best friend did, which if you guys don't know, I have two best friends. Their names are Michael and Eb, okay? So I might be talking about one and you're like, wait, I thought it was a girl, I thought it was a boy. Yeah, so I actually got tattooed at the same time as my best friend Michael. We got different things, so they're not technically best friend tattoos, but I mean, Steadily is a song by a band called Means. Go listen to it, and then it'll be self-explanatory and you'll kind of know why I got it. If I end this video and I forgot a tattoo. Okay, so I totally forgot to include this one, but I got this on my opposite leg just to kind of offset all of my tattoos, but I just got this above my knee, and it's basically an arrow, nothing much to it, but it is the year that I was born. I hope that this answered all of your questions. Any more questions, obviously put them in the comments. I'm sorry it took me so long to do this, but I wanted to wait until I was for sure ready to do it, and I wasn't ready, so there was actually no point in waiting, but so, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will obviously see you in my next video. Bye guys!